Are you ready?
Welcome to the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. Here in game number 2, it's the Valley View Cougars and the Carbondale Area Chargers. Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board for this Game 2 semifinal as Valley View and Carbondale Area will battle. This will be the second meeting between these two teams. Exactly 1 week ago tonight, the Valley View Cougars came into town here in Carbondale, and they defeated Carbondale by the score of 48-44. Here tonight, they'll battle to see who will advance to the title game in the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal and take on the Lakeland Chiefs, a 54-52 winner over Mid-Valley in overtime. What a ball game that was as Lakeland and Mid-Valley battled back and forth, and it came right down to the wire, and the Lakeland Chiefs prevailed, and they advanced to the title game in the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. Valley View and Carbondale Area, well, they're no strangers in this tournament, rich in tradition, and Mike Karpus will lead the Valley View Cougars. He is in his 4th season as head coach. They will bring an overall record of 6 wins and 1 loss into tonight's ball game. They have won their last 4, while the Carbondale Area Chargers, coached by Landon Gabriel in his 11th year, bring an overall mark of 3 wins and 3 losses into tonight's action. And in that 4-point loss, Glenn Muskowski, Carbondale had a chance. They just could not really get the ball in the basket in key situations. And here tonight, a chance for redemption against the Valley View Cougars.
That's for sure, Steve. I wasn't at that game, but they played a real good game. They did, according to people that were at the games, they played a good game, except they couldn't put the ball in the basket. Simple as that. They missed a lot of easy shots. They missed a lot of foul shots. And 4 points, you could pick up 4 points many, many different ways in a game. So you have to put the ball in there. You have to finish. That's the key. You have to finish when you're going to the basket. And there's times when you go to the basket, and there's times when you pull the ball out because there's nothing there. But you've got to understand that. You've got to understand that every possession down the end of a game is big, and you saw it in the first game.
Well, the Valley View Cougars, they have been red hot this preseason as they opened up with a 62-35 win over Lakeland. They defeated Mid-Valley by 7, 37-30. They were defeated by Holy Cross 71-44, and then they have reeled off their last 4 wins over Old Forge, Lackawanna Trail, Carbondale Area, and Dunmore 54-30. Carbondale Area opened up with 2 wins in a row over Elk Lake and Forest City. They were defeated by Honesdale 50-39 and also defeated by Wyoming Area 65-34. They beat Western Wayne 50-37 and then lost by 4, 48-44 to Valley View exactly 1 week ago tonight.
When Carbondale finishes their offensive sets, they like to run the floor. So they will run the floor on, but Valley View is the same type of team. Valley View, you're going to see an up-tempo Valley View team. They're going to be man-to-man, full court, in your face, deny, turn you, and Carbondale's got to have to handle that. And if they can't handle it, they're going to be in trouble.
As both teams warm up for the start of tonight's ballgame, we'll go to a break and return with more pregame highlights in tonight's 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal between Valley View and Carbondale Area after this timeout on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams cable service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Back in Carbondale for coverage of the 46th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. Valley View and Carbondale area. The winner of this ball game will take on Lakeland, who shocked Mid-Valley 54-52 in overtime, ending the 5 consecutive championship run by the Mid-Valley Spartans.
Well, they
took 5 consecutive titles in this tournament, and they played well. They fought till the end. They played good defense, but Lakeland prevailed to pull out a very exciting win in overtime to advance to the championship.
That shot at the end of regulation was big because they really didn't have much, and when that shot went in, that put a lot of spunk in the players of Lakeland, and they played pretty well in that overtime.
Now Carbondale area and Valley View will battle, and for the Valley View Cougars, we saw them in last year's tournament, Glenn. They were a young team, and they have really played well this year. They will have a starting lineup of Mark Kudrich, a 6'3" junior forward, Chase Combs, a 5'8" junior guard, Bobby Craig, 5'10" junior point guard, Dylan Hawanitz, 6'3" sophomore guard, and Dixon Black, a 6'2" sophomore. And Carbondale area, a good, solid starting 5. Bailey Rumford, a 5'9" senior guard. Pat Durkin, 5'11" junior forward. Mike Cesara, 5'11" junior guard. Andrew Menarchuk, 5'11" senior forward. And Bobby Solitsky, a 6' senior guard who leads the team in scoring, averaging about 13 points a ball game. So we look for a good one here tonight between Carbondale area and Valley View as the Cougars come in with a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Steve, as I said, you're going to get a little pressure. The Carbondale's going to get a little pressure from the Valley View defense, and they're going to have to protect that basketball. Valley View's got some real kids, good kids that could play defense, and they play at full court. And they'll double team, and they'll stay on the double team and let one player go. And you better find him when he's open, because they're gonna double team you anywhere they can, anywhere you cross on the court.
And we will go to a break, and when we return, your starting lineups and the tip-off in tonight's semifinal in the 46th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic between Valley View and Carbondale area on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams cable service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Back in Carbondale, it's the 46th Annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal between the Valley View Cougars and the Carbondale area Chargers. And if Game 2 is anything like Game 1, we are in for a dandy. As we get set for tonight's introductions of Game 2, let's go to Carbondale area public address announcer Carm Perry for your starting lineups.
And now, for tonight's starters, first for the visiting Valley View Cougars. A junior, number 10, Bobby Craig. Junior, number 2, Mark Goodrich. Number 5, junior, Chase Combs. Number 11, sophomore, Dylan Owens. Number 31, sophomore, Dixon Black. Our coach, Mike Purvis, assisted by John Strauss, Frank Leone, and Ryan Gallagher. And now, for Carbondale Area Chargers. Number 15, senior, Bailey Rumford. Junior, number 22, Matt Durkin. Number 24, junior, Mikey Zazera. The senior, number 32, Andrew Bernardson. And senior, number 35, Bobby Zaleski. Cardinal Area's coach by Lane Gabriel, assisted by Larry Gabriel III and Mike Murphy. Tonight's officials are Jeff Labyrinthi, Art Clementoni, and Scott Shinko. At this time, will you please rise and move your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Time for basketball. Game 2 of the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. The Valley View Cougars and the Carbondale Area Chargers. Well, Glenn, buckle your seatbelt. We might be in for another one.
Well,
another classic confrontation and a great finish.
You know, I've said it for years, Steve. This tournament brings out the best in a lot of players, and with the crowd and the situation that we have here with the 4 local teams playing, they're always good games.
It's always.
Not too often is there a blowout in this tournament.
Mike Zazera at center court for the Carbondale Area Chargers. And there we go, and Mark Kodrich and the center court circle for Valley View, and Carbondale controls the opening tip.
Valley, as I suspected, Valley View in their man-to-man zone, man-to-man defense.
Carbondale will go to work with Pat Durkin. Zazera to the basket. Lays it up, misses, and it's rebounded by Kudrich. Here comes Valley View running the floor. And Hawanitz launches a long 3 that's off the mark. And for Carbondale Area, Bailey Rumford will give it up to Durkin. Near side, Zazera. And Selitsky will dish it off. Durkin gives it up. Carbondale Area pretty patient offensively as the man-to-man defense is paying dividends right here for Valley View as Durkin drives, and that's an offensive foul. Traveling, no. Overruled by the second official.
He stumbled into him, basically is what happened.
Good job by the officials to get the call right. And off the turnover, Valley View will go to work with the basketball. Ball tipped, knocked away, Cougar possession. Winner of this game will take on Lakeland, who defeated Mid-Valley 54-52 in overtime. Combs losing it. Battle for the ball. Monarchuk with great hustle. Here comes Carbondale. Selitsky on a drive to the basket. Back outside to Zazera. Monarchuk from downtown off the back iron, no good. Ball's tipped around. Valley View has it in transition. Cross court. Kudrich will give it up.
Kudrich not a bad shooter, and Craig is tough. He's a good player.
From the outside, shot won't fall for Craig. And Carbondale rebounds, and Selitsky will slow things down. We're scoreless with 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Pass goes to Rumford. He'll launch a three. No good. Rebounded by Kudrich. Valley View quickly down the floor, and the layup misses, and a rebound goes to Bobby Selitsky. And Selitsky off the drive. Loses the basketball. He gets tangled up underneath, and we have a jump ball, and Valley View will have the possession.
A little sloppy both ways so far, Steve. They really got to get their feet underneath them and get ready to play.
Yeah, try to get back in the swing of basketball after the holiday break. And Chase Combs will fire up a three and scores. And Valley View takes a 3-0 lead with 5:27 to play here in the first. So a bit of a scoring drought to start the ball game. And Carbondale will run its offense. Selitsky. Durkin on the far side. And Carbondale moving the ball around the perimeter. Inside they go to Durkin. The ball stripped away. Durkin hit the deck, no foul call.
Well, you can't put the ball on the floor when you get in there.
Kudrich, 3-point attempt, no good. Zazera with a rebound for Carbondale area, trailing 3-0. And Selitsky running the offense for the Chargers. Durkin, Rumford, and company. Chargers trailing as Jack McHale makes his way into the bleachers. And pass intended for Selitsky, knocked away.
Well, see, Carbondale's trying to throw the ball inside, but the guy inside is not making himself big and wide to get the ball. They're just running through, and the defender can easily get over the shoulder, over the arm, and knock that ball away.
3-0 Valley View, your leader, as we near 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Durkin for three. Got it! Ball hung on the rim and dropped in, and we're tied at 3. Carbondale and Valley View.
Pat Durkin's not a bad shooter. He needs a little time. He's got his release has got to get just a little bit quicker, but.
And Chase Combs setting it up for Valley View, needs help. Craig will come out between the circles. Bounce pass into Black. He misses under the basket. And in a 3-3 tie, Carbondale will bring the ball the length of the court. Bobby Selitsky, 6-foot senior, will set it up. Zazera on a drive, puts on the brakes. Rumford had it knocked away, and Carbondale will inbound.
You have got to protect the basketball. These guys are always with their hands going after the ball, reaching, slapping. You got to protect it.
And Selitsky takes the inbound pass as we're tied at 3, nearing 3 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Pass outside to Monarchuk. Durkin on the wing.
It seems like Carbondale is not sure what's going on out there. They're kind of just
not sharp on the on where they want to go with the basketball. Durkin looking inside for Selitsky. They'll work it back around the perimeter. Durkin takes a look left side to Monarchuk. And good hustle by Chase Combs to knock it away.
See, they're getting real sloppy.
Well, it was a low-scoring first quarter in that first game, with Valley View leading Carbondale 10-7 at the end of the first. Here we're tied at 3 with 2:41 remaining first quarter. And Zazera will pop a shot from downtown. He misfires. Combs in transition. Black with the basketball. They look inside. They turn it over. Selitsky will come across midcourt for Carbondale. And Selitsky will bounce pass it near side. Rumford looking inside to Bucklaw, who puts up the shot and misses. Follow-up is no good under the basket. Once again, Zazera with the follow-up. He scores and draws the foul. 5-3 Carbondale.
They have to hit the boards. And Mike Zazera is a pretty good athlete. He's very active. He can jump out of the gym, so he's got to get around the...
Very good free throw shooter at 68%, but misses this one.
That was like they threw that up like if it was a line drive.
And Valley View trailing 5-3 throws the ball away. Boy, Valley View really looks out of sync.
Yeah, so far.
Here in the early going. As Zazera will put the ball in play, and Carbondale will face full court pressure. And they're having trouble with it. They get it back to Zazera. They'll break the press. Zazera left side. Bucklaw with the shot, air ball. Combs collects it for Valley View with 1:50 to play in the first. Craig in traffic, almost lost it. This is Combs to the basket, rejected inside. Zazera for Carbondale wants to take it to the hoop, will kick it back outside to Selitsky, traveling. High pass, couldn't get his footing, and Carbondale turns it over.
Yeah, came down. He came down awkward and had to get his balance by taking that little extra step.
1:36 to play in the first. 5-3, Carbondale, your leader. Bobby Craig, 5'10", junior point guard, sets it up along with Dixon Black. Combs from downtown, misses. And ball is rebounded by Menarchuk. So both teams very sluggish coming into this game number 2. After the Christmas break. And Bailey Rumford in traffic gets it back outside. Selitsky couldn't pull the trigger. They'll go back inside once again. Bucklaw in traffic, fires it up, and is called for traveling.
He's trying to make too much happen there. It's just turn and shoot the ball. He's big enough out there. You just go up with it.
58 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. 5-3 Carbondale. Combs for Valley View gives it up to Craig. Craig on the perimeter, off the drive. Inside they go, and the shot is good by Hawanitz. 5-5 ball game.
Here's the full court pressure expected.
Dish off.
Bring it back out.
Wow. From the outside.
Kill the clock. Why would you give the
Durkin. Down court pass is good, and the basket for Dixon Black. 7-5 Valley View. Timeout call by Carbondale with 21 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Valley View leading the Chargers 7-5 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Landon Gabriel called a timeout to talk things over with his ball club, Glenn, and Carbondale will inbound the basketball.
There are 40 seconds left to go. You're up by. Well, the game is tied. Well, just kill the clock. Don't give them another chance to score. You just kill the clock, and if you don't make it, you don't make it. So the game is tied.
Mike Zazera on a drive on the left wing with 9 seconds left. They'll work it back outside. Rumford with 5 seconds on the clock. Rumford with a move to the basket, puts up a runner, doesn't get it to fall. Follow-up by Zazera, no good. And that will bring an end to the first quarter of play here in Carbondale and the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic, with Valley View leading Carbondale 7-5 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams cable service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Back in Carbondale, second quarter just getting underway with Valley View leading Carbondale 7-5. Keegan Durkin will run the offense now for Carbondale area. They go to Mike Zizera on the right side. Pat Durkin with the basketball. In the paint they go. Zizera off the turnaround, got it. Mike Zizera, 5'11 junior, right in the paint. Got that one to hang on the rim. It dropped in and we're tied at 7.
They get better moving on the ball that time.
There's a hook shot that's great by Dixon Black.
Well, they got a defender just let his man go. Got to stay with him. You know where he is all the time. Nice backdoor cut.
9-7 your score. Valley View leading Carbondale. And the Chargers will set it up. Selitsky goes inside to Bucklaw for 2. The 6-foot senior forward scores for Carbondale, and he ties the game at 9. Dixon Black, 6'2" sophomore, will kick it outside. And Craig off a screen. Shut down, he'll give it up. And Craig with the basketball. Dishes off underneath to Hawanitz. Nothing there. And a 15-footer by Chase Combs misses. And Zizera collects the carom for Carbondale. As Mike Zizera, 5'11 junior, averaging just under 7 points a ball game in the preseason, will set it up as we're tied at 9. Bucklaw lost it. Offensive foul. First personal foul.
Under control. Why not stop and just take that 8-foot jump shot? Jump stop, shoot the ball.
30-second timeout.
And we have a 30-second timeout called by the Valley View Cougars. We'll keep it right here as we're tied at 9. Winner of this ball game will take on Lakeland, who defeated Mid-Valley in overtime 54-52.
Steve, that game, and including the finals last year when Mid-Valley and Carbondale went overtime, might be the 2 best games we've had in this tournament in a long time.
Definitely, without a doubt. Last year, Carbondale and Mid-Valley battled in that overtime championship game. Mid-Valley prevailed to win their 5th consecutive Turonis title. And here tonight, Mid-Valley was denied as Lakeland came out a 54-52 winner, and they'll play Friday night for the championship. We'll have it for you here on Adams Cable. Off the turnaround, Kudrich lost it. And in transition, Selitsky will set it up for Carbondale as we're tied at 9. Anthony Bucklaw had it knocked away.
You got
2 rows deep into the stands.
He's got to stay inside. I mean, he belongs on the block where he could do more damage. He doesn't belong outside handling the ball.
Pat Durkin will inbound.
He's a strong boy. He's got to get in there and mix it up on the boards.
Off the drive.
Ooh.
Basket is good by Keegan Durkin, the 6-foot junior guard. And Carbondale leads 11-9. Craig near the center court circle goes right side to Dixon Black. Far side, Kudrich, long 3, off the mark, rebound goes to Bucklaw.
That's where Buck belongs, right there inside, so he could do some damage there.
Chargers by 2, 11-9 here in the second quarter as we near 5 minutes remaining. Pat Durkin will give it up. Selitsky. Back outside they go. Keegan Durkin now. Drives. Nice scoop shot. Didn't get the roll. Ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by Valley View. Charger basketball.
Made a nice strong move and went right to the basket. Questionable walk, but nothing. But made a nice shot. But of course didn't roll. The rolls is the roll. when you're not going up strong, that it has an awful lot of chance to not go in.
Cesaro will give it up to Selitsky, and his fall-away jumper is good. It's 13-9, Carbondale area. Now Valley View will go to work offensively. Smith at 6'4" and a senior in the paint for Valley View. Here's Combs driving, giving it up off the right side. Hawanitz with an air ball into the hands of Bucklaw. Carbondale by 4, 13-9 with 4.5 to play. Here in the first half, and outside they go. It's Mike Cesaro setting it up for the Chargers. Keegan Durkin, long three off the back iron. Pat Durkin with the rebound and the putback, and he's fouled.
Good strong move by Pat. Again, he put the ball down. A lot of bad things can happen, but he was strong enough that he can get it up, because that's the one that can get slapped away. So he looked good getting the rebound, going strong to the basket. And he's pretty good foul shooter.
Pat Durkin on the stripe, a 60% free throw shooter in the preseason, converts, and the Chargers now lead 14-9. In that first meeting, Pat Durkin only had 2 points in that ball game. Bobby Selitsky with a total of 19 points, and he was 5 of 9 from the free throw line in the loss to Valley View. Valley View Cougars had 2 players in double figures, Dylan Hawanitz with 14 and Mark Kodrich with 11. Second shot by Durkin is off the mark. Valley View the other way. Black looks in the paint. Combs lost it, picked up by Rumford. Here comes Carbondale. Watch out. Combs coming from behind to knock it away. Good hustle by Chase Combs.
Oh, he's quick. He is quick.
He's always hustling.
I saw part of that game down in Valley View when they played Lakeland. He is very, very quick.
Carbondale to inbound the basketball. Keegan Durkin, inside they go. Adam Rossetti misses. Shot is no good. Smith with the rebound. The other way, Bobby Craig, coast to coast, left hand, got it. Valley View answers with a basket. They trail 14-11. Selitsky, one-on-one against Black. Now Carbondale around the perimeter. Rossetti goes to Selitsky on the wing. And
Good defense by Valley View, playing tough on the ball and sagging in the middle.
And Selitsky will work it back near side to Durkin. And Selitsky studies the defense. He'll drive, dishes off. Keegan Durkin muscles up a shot, too heavy off the boards. Smith going up for the basketball. Was handcuffed, foul called on Carbondale.
Rossetti.
Adam Rossetti called for the personal foul. That's his first, team's second. 2:55 to play here in the first half. 14-11.
Don't let him shoot.
And from the outside, shot is off the mark. Smith with the rebound, and there's a foul.
That
called on the Cougars.
Well, that's the old put the shoulder down, go for 1 yard, and go to the basket.
Second personal foul on Nazir Smith, 6'4" senior, and the third team foul for Valley View. 14-11 your score. Carbondale area leads it as Bailey Rumford will bring the ball across midcourt.
Just settle it down now.
And from the left side, that's an air ball put up by Monarchuk. in transition. Here is Smith. Nice move. No
That's
basket.
travel.
Traveling.
Oh, that was 3 steps. Yep. That was 3 steps.
Well, Smith turned it over. Big opportunity right there for Valley View. Now with 2:28 to play here in the first half, and Carbondale up 14-11. Smith is called for a blocking foul.
That's his third.
So Smith at 6'4", a good presence under the boards, but he will have to go to the bench with 3 personal fouls with 2:24 left in the first half.
And it didn't take him long to get 2 and 3 within 35 seconds.
Carbondale now will go to Selitsky. And Rumford on a drive, baseline, lays it in with the right hand, hits the deck.
Well, that was a nice
scores.
crossover and a good strong move by Bailey Rumford.
16-11 as Carbondale opens up a 5-point lead. Combs dishing off. Valley View around the circle. Craig. And they turn it over.
5-second count, yep.
Well, right here in the first half, Valley View struggling. Committing numerous turnovers, and Nazir Smith in foul trouble. Durkin almost lost the basketball. He throws it into the hands of Zach Kowalczyk, and he will dish it off, and Black scores for Valley View. It is 16-13. Pat Durkin now takes control for Carbondale area. 1:30 to play in the first half. Cheerleading competition coming up at halftime here on Adams Cable as Valley View with Kowalczyk goes to the basket, scores. It is 16-15 and a timeout call by Carbondale with 1:20 to play in the first half, and the Chargers leading by 1 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us,
There's a cafe behind you.
and now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
1:20 remaining in the first half in this 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, with Carbondale leading Valley View by 1, 16-15.
Valley View's little bit of full court pressure is rattling Carbondale's guards now. Just got to get the ball and clear it out. Let them bring the ball up.
Selitsky, long down court pass. It goes to Durkin. No foul called on the play as Black was right there defending.
They got a little push, but neither.
Cicero on the wing. And they try to go into Selitsky. Had it knocked away by Kudrich. Good defense by Valley
Well,
View.
see, Selitsky can't hide behind the guy there. He's got to come out and get the ball. I'll step out because he's going to get the weak side help if he's by the way, he was probably too far underneath the basket to make that pass anyway.
Zazera on the inbound. He gets it back. Ooh. Back inside they go to Monarcha. Can't finish. There's a ball tipped away. Valley View keeps it going. Craig on the left wing will bring it out between the circles. Craig double dribble. And he turns it over.
I don't know how did he double dribbled. He had the ball in his hand and he kept dribbling.
49.8 seconds to play here in the first half. Carbondale by 1 over Valley View, 16-15. Pass to Selitsky, dishing off.
Oh, great
to
play.
Rumford, and a great defensive play by Valley View.
Chase Combs again, hustling down the floor.
Hell, he has been all over tonight.
Carbondale play for one now.
He really hustles. 46.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball pass goes into Pat Durkin.
Play for one.
On the screen, Zazera puts it up and scores.
Okay, what do I know?
18-15, the Chargers. Valley View now with plenty of time on the clock, and a shot goes up by Kudrich. He misfires off the turnaround. It's good. Zach Kowalczyk, 6'1" freshman, scores for Valley View. The lead is one for Carbondale, 18-17. Final 18 seconds of the first half here in Carbondale. Zazera gives it up to Durkin. Zazera almost lost it, 8 on the clock. Zazera has to make a move, 4 seconds left in the first half. Zazera with time running out. Up they go to Solitsky at the buzzer. He didn't get it away. No good.
That's not going to count. Nope.
That was after the buzzer.
Sure.
And Carbondale will take an 18-17 lead into the locker room at halftime as we go to a break. Coming up, cheerleading competition between Valley View and Lakeland next on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us,
There's a cafe behind you.
and now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Come back and we're going for it. Yeah.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us,
There's a cafe behind you.
and now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us,
There's a cafe behind you.
and now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Back in Carbondale, alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick from Frankie Carl Productions, working camera. Steve Young here. Great to have you on board tonight for all of the action of Valley View and Carbondale area as we get set for the third quarter of play with Carbondale up by 1, 18-17. Well, we'll see what adjustments these coaches have made here at halftime.
I think the only adjustment they have to make is put the ball in the basket. Because they are playing pretty good otherwise. A few turnovers that were sloppy, but other than that.
Valley View will have the basketball to start quarter number 3. As Craig will go cross court. And the long jumper by Kudrich is bouncing around, didn't get the roll, and Zazera clears for Carbondale area. Now Selitsky across midcourt. Comes near side. Rumford. Pat Durkin. Zazera. And they'll go around the perimeter once again and try to work for a high percentage shot as Rumford will give it to Zazera. Off the drive. Zazera in traffic draws the foul.
Well, you see, the problem with Carbondale's size is they really don't have anybody
they don't
with
have
any size at all.
They don't have that inside presence.
Yeah, so it's tough for them to post up and score. So they have to create on their own from the outside, and sometimes that gets tough because people sag in and there's no place to go.
Zazera hits 1 of 2 to give Carbondale a 2-point lead, 19-17. Black with the basketball near side. They go to Combs. Combs put it up, rejected inside. Monarchuk was there. Also had help from Zazera defensively.
If you look at both teams out there, there's really no size to speak of.
And going with a cross-court pass, we have a foul away from the ball called on Valley View. Chase Combs called for the personal. His first, team's second. Selitsky, down-court pass to Zazera on the run. Over they go. Monarchuk lays it up, misses. Ball's tipped back outside, and Valley View has it. Black wants to go right to the hoop. Selitsky defensively. Follow-up is good by Kudrich. We're tied at 19, Valley View and Carbondale. Down-court pass to Durkin, lost it. Coming the other way, Valley View on the break. Kudrich up, fouled. So picking up the pace a little bit here in quarter number 3.
I expected Valley View to do that, put a little pressure on.
Personal foul called on Bailey Rumford, his first, team's first. And Combs converts on the free throw.
Well, that'd be Kudrich.
Sorry, let's check that. Kudrich converts. He's a good free throw shooter at 82%. Valley View at 54% as a team. 21-19 your score. As Zazera will look to put the ball in play. They get it into Selitsky.
Easy.
Selitsky in some traffic. Will come near side. Durkin with an open look. Air ball.
Wow.
And it is the fast break now by Valley View. Black up with the basketball and scores. Valley View is on a run. They lead 23-19 to open up the third quarter of play. Carbondale facing pressure now as Hawanitz was guarding Pat Durkin very closely and commits the personal.
Carbondale, again, 2 not so good shots where they should have pulled the ball out.
On the inbound to Rumford. And Carbondale trailing 23-19 will go to work. Selitsky takes the pass. Guarded closely now by Craig. Double teamed. Out they go to Pat Durkin. Left open. Nails it. 23-21. Bob Craig right down the floor. Off balance shot. Got it. Nice move. 25-21. Valley View, your leader.
Come for the ball.
Yeah, Carbondale would throw it away. Solitsky tried to go for the save. Well, Valley View looked out of sync in the first half. Carbondale comes out of the locker room. They're just the opposite. 25-21. Kudrich right to the basket, rejected by Solitsky. Good job defensively by Carbondale. 5:34 to play, third quarter. 25-21, Valley View, your leader. Craig on the inbound to Black, misses, and Zazera clears for Carbondale. Now the Chargers with an opportunity. Down by 4. And Solitsky near side. And they throw it away on the fast break. Kudrich, left hand, got it. Landon Gabriel wants a timeout with 5:12 to play, third quarter, as Valley View leads Carbondale 27-21 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Back in Carbondale for coverage of the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. The Chargers have been outscored in this third quarter 10-3 by Valley View. And they now trail 27-21.
See, Valley View's defense making Carbondale play an up-tempo game, which I don't think they want to do against Valley View.
Here is Pat Durkin. Bounce passing to Solitsky. Back outside. Durkin from downtown. Off the back iron, no good. Into the hands of Chase Combs. Combs hooks it over to Hawanitz. And from downtown, Bobby Craig nails a three. 30-21. Valley View's biggest lead of the night. Solitsky on a move to the basket, double team.
Those are not good shots. Those are lousy shots. I don't know where they're going with the ball.
Down court they go. Let's check it. Combs lost it. Zazera giving chase. And the put-up shot is good by Dixon Black. 32-21. As Valley View is beginning to pull away. Putting a lot of pressure on Carbondale here in this third quarter. Rumford on a drive to the basket. Scores for the Chargers. 32-23.
If they're beating them down court.
Jump shot, blocking foul called on Carbondale. And that will be called, I believe, on Pat Durkin.
Pat Durkin, yep.
First personal foul for Durkin, second team foul.
Well, Valley View's beating Carbondale down the floor after the turnover or after the basket. They got to get back on defense.
Dixon Black, a 57% free throw shooter, misses on the first of two. 32-23. The winner of this game will take on Lakeland, who defeated Mid-Valley in overtime 54-52. Black, a 6'2" sophomore, misses number 2. Ball is rebounded by Carbondale area. Keegan Durkin will run the floor show for the Chargers. In the corner, Solitsky. Out they go to Monarchuk. Anthony Bucklaw in the ball game, wearing number 23 for the Chargers. Rumford into Solitsky, couldn't handle it. Ball's loose. Carbondale keeps it alive.
Good hustle by both Combs and Solitsky.
Yeah, both battling for the ball. And there's a drive by Bailey Rumford.
Oh, very nice back cut by Bailey Rumford.
Carbondale narrows the deficit to 7, 32-25. Kudrich on a drive. Blocking foul called on Carbondale.
It's amazing when you get the block and it's a clean block. They blow the whistle all the time, and they always go right to the body. Amazing.
Mark Kudrich on the free
That's
throw
their
line.
bailout.
6'3" junior, shooting at 82%, short on the free throw.
Number 15, Zach Kowalczyk, checking back in.
32-25 your score. As the 6'3" junior forward will have one more free throw toss on the way. Misses, and Carbondale collects the carom. Keegan Durkin across midcourt for Carbondale as we have 3 minutes left in the third. Durkin gives it up. Bucklaw, reverse layup, didn't get it. And the ball is loose. Players battle for it. Valley View will keep it. Craig now will direct traffic. Yeah, they throw it away. Craig was looking on the left side for Zach Kowalczyk, and nobody was home. Some miscommunication.
Nobody there.
Turn it over. Carbondale facing a lot of pressure now as the pass will go to Rumford. Rumford on the run, right to the basket, knocked away. Good defense by none other than Chase Combs, who's been all over the floor tonight.
He is definitely a hustler.
You have to be impressed with the hustle of Chase Combs and the Valley View Cougars. Very intense out on the floor, leading 32-25 as Carbondale will put the ball in play. Pass intended for Monarchuk, taken away by Valley View. Into the hands of Bob Craig, the point guard. 5'10" junior. Craig behind the back pass. They go to Kudrich. The shot is good. 34-25 Valley View, and they steal the basketball. Kudrich comes up with it. Black in traffic. Kudrich, open look, misfires. Ball is rebounded by Selitsky. Carbondale has to slow things down, Greg.
Well, they have to get under control. They're letting Valley View dictate tempo and everything else.
Carbondale trailing 34-25.
And they're certainly not protecting the ball at all. Their turnovers are they're just not looking.
Keegan Durkin to inbound the basketball. Inbound pass goes to Bucklaw. Fouled on the play. Anthony Bucklaw, 6-foot senior, will go to the free throw line for Carbondale area. Bucklaw has not converted on 3 attempts this year. Carbondale is a team shooting at 55%.
That's really not good foul shooting.
As Bucklaw misses on the first of 2, Zach Kowalczyk called for the personal, his first and the team's 4th. Anthony Bucklaw with the second free throw attempt. Rolls off the iron, and the ball is batted around. Valley View will come up with it. Dixon Black out of the pack with the basketball. Craig will slow things down as we near 1:30 remaining, third quarter here in Carbondale. In this Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal, Valley View misses on the jump shot. Rumford will set it up for the Chargers. Ball's loose. Rumford keeps it alive. Thought about a shot. Goes in the corner. Inside, Bucklaw, turn around, draws the foul. Well, Bucklaw knew, Glenn, right where he wanted to go with the basketball.
You know, you get it in there. Once you get it in there, you got to go up with it, that's for sure. But not the foul away. Go strong to the basket.
Carbondale trailing by 9, 34-25. And Bucklaw on the stripe. This one is off the mark. Pat Durkin will check in. Keegan Durkin will check in. Monarchuk and Selitsky go to the bench for Carbondale. Second free throw for Bucklaw off the back iron, no good. Kudrich clears for Valley View. Craig, good point guard for the Cougars, will set it up. Under 1 minute to play in the third. There's a steal by Bucklaw.
Crack
Bucklaw
it
on
out.
the run. He'll hook it over to Zazera. Valley View wanted a traveling violation, but it was not to be.
Looked like one, but he may have put the ball down to the floor.
Pat Durkin, left-hand dribble.
See, they're going sideways.
Ooh. Here's Pat Durkin on the perimeter. Inside they go. Off the turnaround, Keegan Durkin misses, and the ball is rebounded by Combs of Valley View. Now with 22 seconds remaining in the third, and Valley View leading 34-25. Valley View will spread things out right here with the final 13 seconds. Craig, right side, 7 on the clock. Kudrich, 4 seconds left. Kudrich will launch it at the buzzer and nails a three. And that will bring it into the third quarter here in Carbondale as Valley View leads Carbondale area 37-25 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us,
There's a cafe behind you.
and now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Time for the fourth quarter of play here in Carbondale at the Pete Turonis Gym as the Valley View Cougars lead the Carbondale area Chargers 37-25. Big third quarter, I should say, by Valley View, outscoring Carbondale, Glenn 20-7. Pass into Bucklaw in traffic, scores, and the foul.
Now that's where Anthony needs to play, right in there on the block in there. He could do more damage in there than he can running around outside.
So the basket by Bucklaw narrows the deficit to 10 points for Carbondale. Foul is on Mark Kudrich, his first and the team's sixth, and Bucklaw converts on the free throw attempt. Three-point play by Carbondale. They trail 37-28.
They can't get them all back at once, so they got to play good, solid defense, get some stops, and set some good shots down on the offensive end.
Black will give it up. Hawanitz and company. Combs with the basketball. And Valley View will be very patient right now offensively and run their set. Craig off the drive, forces it and draws the foul. Pat Durkin called for the foul for Carbondale area, his second, team's fourth. That will place Bobby Craig, the 5'10 junior point guard, on the stripe, who's averaging in double figures with 11 points in the preseason and a 73% free throw shooter. He converts on the first of two to give Valley View a 10-point lead. 38-28. Craig calmly converts on two. 39-28 the Cougars. And now off the drive, Bucklaw misses, and Kudrich had the basketball and was handcuffed on the play.
Carbondale just cannot finish. They can't finish. They're making great moves down to the basket, but they just can't put the ball. Just throwing the ball up at the basket. They're not laying it in.
Keegan Durkin called for his first personal and the team's fifth. Valley View will inbound. And the Cougars leading 39-28. And Dixon Black will give it up. Combs. Guarded by Zazera. Will come near side to Craig. And Black will just hold on to it.
Well, you know, you keep looking at the basket like that.
Kudric on a drive. Ball's tipped around Valley View with good hustle as Combs comes out with the basketball. And Kudric.
All they have to do is kill a minute at a time here.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of it because they have the ball handlers to do it. And if they break a man free under the basket, they'll take advantage of it. Kudric. Boy, they're taking a lot of time off the clock right here. As Hawanitz will set it up. Now Craig will take control. 39-28 if you're just tuning in. Valley View leads Carbondale with 5:53 to play, fourth quarter. Game one of our semifinal went to Lakeland, a 54-52 winner in overtime over Mid-Valley, and a timeout called.
Lakeland took about almost 2 minutes off the clock there, and if they come down and if you take 30 seconds off the clock every time down the court, you're shorting the game, and when you're up 11, so taking 2 minutes off the clock is big.
We'll go to a quick break and come right back with more action after this timeout.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Alongside Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick, working camera for Frankie Carl Productions. Steve Young with you. Great to have you with us tonight for the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic semifinal. Carbondale and Valley View with the Cougars leading 39-28. Valley View will continue to run their half-court offense, and they draw a foul against the Chargers.
Carbondale's got to do something. They can't just let Valley View run the clock like they're running. They got to go out and play some defense, try to make some steals. Sitting back and letting the clock run is not going to help you.
Kudric guarded by Selitsky. Inside they go to Craig, and he scores with a left hand to give Valley View a 41-28 advantage. Now Selitsky will work along with Zazera.
You got to look to shoot.
Yeah, right now, Carbondale going side to side, Glenn.
Nobody's looking to score.
They're not attacking the basket.
Not at all. Not at all.
And with 5 minutes left, Selitsky will pull up short jumper, misfires.
And that wasn't that was a tough shot. I would say it wasn't a bad shot. It was a tough shot.
Right now, Valley View leading 41-28 can be very selective offensively.
Carbondale's got to come out and play some up-tempo pressure defense now. They have to come out and get the ball.
And Mike Purpose, you could see him on the far sideline there saying, spread it out. And
nice
beautiful
pass.
Kudric scores off the assist by Bobby Craig, and it's 43-28.
Valley View is just picking Carbondale apart now.
Just when you think that Valley View is just going to lay back and spread it out, boom, they attack. Long jumper by Monarchuk off the mark, and Valley View with Bobby Craig with 4 minutes left will walk the ball across midcourt. Combs will give it up to Hawanitz. Inside, Craig in the paint. Lays it up with a left hand, rims out. Selitsky clears for Carbondale. Selitsky, nice move behind the back, dishing off underneath. Monarchuk, turnover.
Offensive foul.
The Chargers turn it over. They had a big opportunity to score right there, and they turned it over.
Yeah,
Adam Rossetti will check into the Charger lineup wearing number 14.
It was a good pass by Selitsky, but you got to be under control. You know, they're gonna flop out of. They're gonna get, if they can get you, they're gonna get you.
Inside, Hawanitz with a great move as he scores for the Cougars to make it 45-28.
I'll tell you, it's Bobby Craig doing it all right now in this quarter. He is finding guys. He's driving to the basket. He's doing a great job.
Off the drive, nice move by Bailey Rumford to lay it in. 45-30 as Carbondale answers. Now Craig, double team, will give it up. Kudrich as they break the press. Now Combs and company will spread things out with 3 minutes left.
See, pretty much all of the Valley View players could handle the ball.
And there's a nice move to the basket by Dixon Black, the 6'2" sophomore. 47-30.
There's just no defense on Carbondale. No defense at all.
Zazera and Rumford. Adam Rossetti now for Carbondale. 2.5 left on the drive to the basket. Valley View commits the personal foul.
If you notice, Steve, Carbondale is not getting any open jump shots. The defense for Valley View is tough. They're not getting any open jump shots, and most of their offense is going east and west rather than to the basket.
Mike Cesara converts for Carbondale to make it 47-31. Now for the Chargers, they played Valley View tough a week ago, losing by 4. But here tonight, Valley View got off to a slow start, Glenn. But in the second half, they really turned things around.
They came out and they put the pressure on the Carbondale guards, and they start up-tempo. Carbondale try to up-tempo the game with them, and they start throwing the ball away.
Black on a drive, scores. And Valley View is red hot here in the fourth quarter, leading 49-32.
Steve, there's nobody contending them.
Ball tipped, Craig has it. And as we have exactly 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Valley View Cougars with Bobby Craig dishing off. Combs will bring it back out.
Now that's a smart move. Don't need any more points, just run the clock out. I like the way Combs has played. He didn't score a lot of points. He only had 5 points, but the rest of his game was terrific tonight. His hustle on defense, his ability to get down, get some key rebounds, hustle down to stop some shots on breakaways for Carbondale, just to knock the ball away. He's playing a great floor game.
And the Valley View Cougars in possession of the basketball as Combs will set it up. With Valley View leading 49-32. And they're just going to spread out the offense and kill the clock right here. And advance to the championship game of the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic. Taking on Lakeland coming up December 29th. We'll have all of the action for you right here on Adams Cable. And the Valley View faithful giving the Cougars a round of applause. Mike Cesara commits the personal. That's his second, team's 8th. And Mike Kerpus will bring Dixon Black to the bench as he gets a round of applause with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. And Bob Craig is on the stripe. Let's check his point production tonight, Glenn, and we'll run down in the final minute and 8 seconds. We'll run down some of the leading scorers in the ball game.
He's got 12 right now, and of course that makes 13. 13 and 11 of them in probably most in this half, because he only had 2 points at halftime. I like the way Bobby Craig came out and played today in the second half. He really hit some guys, penetrating and hitting some guys open underneath the basket. Dixon Black has about 10 points. Mark Kudrick, 11 points. So it's spread out for Valley View. And there's a lot of layups out of here.
Yeah, Valley View really turned it on in the second half. Nice move on a drive to the basket by Bailey Rumford.
And actually, when Valley View came out and Carbondale Valley View came out in the second half, Carbondale was flat, and they've been flat the whole the whole half. And Valley View came out, just up-tempoed the game, put a little pressure on, and the turnovers started mounting. And they beat them down the floor. They beat them in every facet of the game in the second half.
Hell, it was a one-point game at halftime, 18-17.
Carbondale ahead, yeah.
Carbondale leading Valley View. Valley View a little bit sluggish. They were flat in the first half, and in the third quarter of play, they just came out like gangbusters out of the locker room, outscoring Carbondale 20-7 in that third quarter, and they never looked back. They lead it now 51-34.
And they showed where Carbondale's weakness is. Carbondale has a tough time scoring against a good man-to-man, and they don't really have the one go-to guy. It has to be spread around for Carbondale, and it just didn't happen today. Really, nobody. I would say Bailey Rumford for his part in the second half played very well for Carbondale. He had 8 points in the second half. Ended up with 10 for the Chargers, but that might be the only one. Solitsky 2, Bucklaw 5. 8 for Mike Cesara and 6 for Pat Durkin, and nothing else. So Valley View's adjustments in the locker room at halftime, plus their up-tempo game in the second half, really did Carbondale in tonight.
20-7 third quarter for Valley View, 14-9 in the fourth. They win it 51-34. We'll go to a quick break and come back and wrap things up after this timeout on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When it comes to your future, there are things that count. And at NBT Bank, what counts most to you counts to us. That's why we offer iStrive, banking for youth and young adults. iStrive's savings, checking, and debit products help you grow your money skills from grade school to college to your first big job. So whatever future you dream of, you can count on us to help you achieve it. Stop by or visit nbtbank.com and open an account today. NBT Bank, for everything that counts. Member FDIC.
Back in Carbondale, where the Valley View Cougars defeat the Carbondale area Chargers 51-34. They will take on the Lakeland Chiefs, a 54-52 winner in overtime over the Mid-Valley Spartans. So it will be Valley View and Lakeland in the title game of the 46th annual Pete Turonis NBT Bank Holiday Classic Championship. And we will have all of the action for you coming up December 29th, right here on Adams Cable Channel 7. So that is going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining us for all of the action tonight from the Pete Turonis Gym. For Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick of Frankie Carl Productions, and Kyle Kemmerer back at the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.